have what I need for now. The chamber's down the hall. The prince's chambers. The mirror. Not yet. In dream, I shall remain unseen. Such an awful mess. So many dreams upon this very spot. Then one more. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. A connection. Step 1. And now step 2. Night and darkness guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time. The mists of memory.
Stay down, blast you. I've tried water, oil, nectar, ambrosia, but no.
That voice, it's...
What about blood? Not tried blood, which would be utter madness, but I'm running out of reasonable options here. I could try asking nicely. Hair, would you mind staying down a bit, please? This is supposed to be a special occasion. You won't listen. You're mocking me. Fine, I see how it is. Well, two can play at that, you know. What if I simply chop you off? Would you like that? I'll go get Stygius again and cut you clean. You think on that a bit. Wait, what? Is my hair getting lighter and my features getting fairer, or did I consume something that really isn't sitting well?
Prince Zagreus, please listen to my voice. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Definitely something I consumed then. Or else... Oh, this is just a dream. Hypnos has been growing rather bold with these. Is that you in there, mate?
No, Look, yes, technically this is a dream, but it's the only way I could reach out to you, across the span of time. Now please, our family is in danger, and I need your aid.
All right, slow down. It's fortunate I rather like such realistic dreams. And what do you mean, our family? Who are you? Probably one of Mother's many cousins. Wouldn't explain the eyes, though, or my father's sigil on your outfit.
Let me speak. Look, this is going to be difficult for you to accept, but I'm Melinoi, your sister. From another time, a future time not all that distant from your own.
See, that was going to be my next guess. Well, dream sister from a future time. I would never want to snap awake before hearing you out, so what's the situation? What do you want me to do?
I want you to find our grandfather Kronos and destroy him. Because there's only so much I can do here myself. He's taken over your entire house, imprisoned our father, mother, you, everybody. And now he threatens Olympus. All as vengeance for what the gods once did.
Right. When you say what the gods once did, you mean the part where they got rid of Kronos permanently long before I was ever born? Or you, for that matter. But in the not all that distant future, he returns and single-handedly takes over everything.
Yes, please believe me. I myself was very little when the Titan struck, and I've been training all my life in preparation for this very moment. But I cannot stop Kronos on my own. Will you aid?
I'm guessing not, since this is a dream and I'll likely just forget about it as soon as I wake up. Also, you look and sound just like a figment of my imagination would probably look and sound. Can you prove anything you've said?
You won't forget me when you wake, I promise you. As for the proof you seek, you must know of Hecate, our mother's handmaiden. She trained me for this. Seek her and tell her what I've said, but no one else.
Sister, I'm afraid our mother has no such handmaiden. Although, in some strange way, you mentioning a name I've never heard is better proof than anything you've said to me thus far. Wait, what's the matter?
It's Kronos. I've incapacitated him, but he'll return, just as he will eventually in your own time. I need to go. Before he finds me here, I need to go.
But you just got here. Look, Melinoi, was it? Will I ever see you again, or was this more of a one-off?
I found you across dreams and time, brother. I'll stop at nothing to do it again. Until then, please, let this remain a secret between us.
Right, I can't even tell Hypnos. Well, suit yourself. See you another day, sister. Or night.
Till then, From mists of memory, return to shadow now. Just as it was.
The chambers of the missing underworld prince lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, marked by the passage of time, but otherwise untouched. For who would dare?
Just as we surmised. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Now the mirror. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Just stay down. No. Oh, blast. Thought I had you there. I had you there. You're weakening. Perhaps.
Brother?
Oh. Just as I'm about to get my hair under control. Who are you and what have you done with my reflection? Only joking. I remembered everything just as you said. Particularly since you're here again so soon. Where were we?
I was trying to persuade you to take me at my word that I'm your sister from a future time in which the Titan Kronos has usurped the House of Hades. I mean to stop him and require your assistance.
I have a wide variety of questions first, even knowing that our time apparently is limited. First off, why me? Although I am the designated security specialist around here, so perhaps I know the answer to that one.
Some security specialist. Kronos caught the house entirely off guard. But you're my closest kin. You've subverted the will of the fates before and slain gods, if not titans. I also lack the means of reaching anybody else this way.
Well, great. I feel that strong kinship between us already. Next question. Where even is this Kronos, and what would you have me do if and when I locate him? A two-parter for you.
I don't know where Kronos is exactly in your time, though I mean to find out. I know only that his remains were scattered to the deepest pits of Tartarus, which means he's probably recovering somewhere near where you reside. As for what to do if you locate him, I can't yet say either.
I hate to break it to you, Milinoe, but this isn't all that comprehensive a plan. Especially for something you've been planning all your life. Do I just wait for you to work through the details, or...?
No, look, you're a security specialist. Begin an investigation, though in absolute secrecy. Is anything amiss anywhere in the house or in Tartarus? Any unusual activity from satyrs, for example?
We've had our share of satyr problems, though not anywhere nearby. But I can have a look around. What about you? Wait, are you in my bedchambers?
What's left of them, yes. I can only reach you like this while we're in the same location across time. At any rate, I have to find the means for you to destroy the Titan there before he regains his full strength. But... blast.
What is it? Do you have to go again? Then don't wait up on my account. I'll see what I can do and speak to you when next you haunt my dreams. Take care, sister. We'll sort this out.
You make it sound so effortless. Farewell, brother. Until we see each other next. From mists of memory, return to shadow now.
She's gone. It's only me again. Hey, when do I wake up?
Zagreus, I'm counting on you.
The ancient mirror.
To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. It worked. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
mother, doesn't she? Which means... Oh, blast. I never thought... I look just like him then. Only without the beard. Ugh. Ah. Hi there, Millenoi. My investigation into our grandfather's scheming is underway, though difficult to make good progress without telling anybody what I'm up to. Don't take this the wrong way, but this truly is your only idea.
Yes, I don't think I can stop Kronos here. Even Olympus is stuck trying to keep his forces at bay. And he's far too hateful and hard-headed to stop on his own.
That's our family for you. Father certainly has no love for Kronos, but he never speaks of him. Do you happen to know what went over between them to have made things this bad?
You're in a better position to ask our father about that than I am. Kronos was a tyrant, and his children wouldn't have it. The Fates themselves deemed that the gods should rule. But that apparently wasn't enough for him.
So now you want me to stop them for you? I mean, for us. I've had mixed experiences vanquishing certain members of our family before, but that wasn't forever. And you've said next to nothing about how you expect me to do it.
Look, I have knowledge of an incantation known as Dissolution of Time. It requires several complicated steps I shall explain along the way. If it works, it should unravel him.
Unravel him? That's a little vague for me, unless Kronos turns out to be a spool of yarn. Can you be more specific?
Unmake him. Destroy his ambitions along with him. Undo all the harm he caused. A threefold family bond is required. You, me, and Kronos. Then we shall infuse a special weapon with the negation of his very being. I'll get into that later.
Well, great. I think you cleared everything up. Though I'll admit I don't like having to kill our family members just because Father doesn't know how to get along with them.
You would blame Father in all this? Blast. Kronos is starting to revive. I have to go. Keep searching for any sign of him. And remember, this is for all of us.
I will, and I understand, I think. We didn't ask to be born into this, but it's what we got. We'll handle it as best we can.
That's right. Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself. And be kind to Mother, Father, Cerberus, and all for me. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now. From out of the abyss. So much dust. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
That dream, which means she must be close. Millenoi? Millenoi, that's a nice name. Millenoi, are you out there? No?
Brother.
There. Hello again, sister. You wanted me to search for signs of Kronos preparing for a big surprise, and while it isn't much, I did locate machinery in Tartarus that seemed a little out of place.
Machinery? You mean the gears that turn the ever-shifting chambers? In my time, that machinery is spread through Tartarus as far as I can see. What do you make of it?
Well, normally I wouldn't have made anything of it, but perhaps it's connected to what you're saying. I'm working on tracing where it leads. What about you? Any word on how we ought to proceed?
We need a weapon. The problem is that Kronos can resist the arms once used to vanquish him. On top of that, it needs to be available both to you in your time, and to me in mine. The closer to our family, the better. Can you think of something suitable?
Nothing immediately comes to mind. I have some mortal weapons in my chambers, but they hardly worked at any point. A weapon both in my time and in yours. And none of the infernal arms will do.
Give it some thought, but please make haste. Kronos shall realize what I am up to here eventually, and this connection weakens every night. For now, I'd better go.
Hold on. What happened to the servants of this house? To my friends? You said Kronos took everybody. Did you mean everybody, or...
Well, no. Hypnos is with us, but fast asleep. Commander Skelemius, too. He's marshalling the Shades still loyal to our father. Poor Cerberus has been cast out into the morning fields. But as for all the rest...
Oh, at least the good Commander Skelemius made it out. But Nyx, Achilles, Thanatos, Megara, Dusa, Orpheus... Our grandfather has all of them locked up.
He has our father bound in chains in Tartarus. I understand he's trapped the others, frozen them in time. But we can break his hold on them. I'm certain that we can. Goodbye for now, brother. Think of a weapon we can use to set this right.
Sure thing. I think of weapons all the time.
We're counting on you, brother. To the abyss of the subconscious, I descend. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Where is she? Don't leave me hanging like this, sister. Come on. I want to get some proper sleep eventually.
Brother.
Hey! Zagreus, my father's spear. You said we would need a weapon that's available in both our times, is close to our family, and not been used to slay Kronos before. That one should do. It's big, and it hurts.
Huh. I see how that may work. The only problem is I've no idea where to find this guy Zagreus. Kronos likely got a hold of it. But that's in my time, while in yours...
Father doesn't often let me use it anyway, and it's sealed off in his chambers. There must be something else. Though at least I found the place where Kronos probably is piecing himself back together little by little.
You did? Where? What happened? How do you know it's the correct location?
Well, for one thing, it appears to be directly underneath this house. Odd place to bury one's predecessor, but Father can be quite particular with punishments. Anyway, when I descended deeper into Tartarus, I found a satyr infestation that led me to some sort of cave. I went no farther for now.
Good. And do not enter until everything's prepared. But let's go back a moment to our father's spear. Is there somewhere you could procure it?
Sure. Father's chambers may be strictly off limits, though no security specialist of any worth would be so easily deterred. I'll likely suffer an eternity of torment, but sounds like Kronos has that in store for me regardless. So, what shall I do with Zagreus, assuming I can get my hands on it?
Keep it someplace secure. Could you persuade our father to give it to you, without letting him know exactly why? If we tamper too much with time, Kronos shall find out. I suppose there's also the problem of how to transfer Zagreus across an astral psychic pathway.
Details, sister. I like this plan, and Father owes me anyway. So are you some sort of oracle gathering up ancient artifacts, speaking to me in dreams and such? Perhaps these count as nightmares, what with a terrible future to look forward to.
We'll change that future. And I'm no oracle, I'm what you call a witch. We're getting closer to our goal, brother. Claim Father's spear, and I have more to do myself. I'll see you again soon. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now.
Be safe out there.
Zagreus, be careful. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Something beside the bed. Zagreus, this must be it. Our bond is strong by touch alone. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
This has to work. It has to. I mean, why wouldn't it? If everything everything she says has happened will happen. I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? Well, anyway, we'll find out soon enough, if she shows up. Is that?
Zagreus, you did it! I found Gygaros waiting for me. So then it's true. Your choices and actions in the past
affect the future. Don't see how come you're so surprised. I figured you expected this result. If I'm able to destroy Kronos in my time, before he takes control in yours, then everything will be alright, won't it?
Well, I assume so, yes. Any outcome would be better than to be subjected to his reign. He's taken our family, thrown open the gates of the underworld, struck Olympus. He deserves death in the mortal sense.
I'll take your word for it. Though, tell me something. Let's say I go destroy the Titan Kronos as we planned. What happens to you? You're here because of everything he did, but the past will have changed your present.
No. If Kronos hadn't taken Father's throne, we'd be together as a family. He denied me a father, a mother, a three-headed dog. You. And some evening he'll deny you that and more if you don't do exactly as I ask.
Okay. It's just, it turns out I have a sister and I don't want to lose her over this is all. Though I suppose we'd meet again eventually. Anyway, this hurts my head, which is strange considering I'm in this nightmare sort of thing.
I understand. Communicating across time like this should not be possible. Not even Kronos thinks it can be done. But he is old and arrogant. He doesn't know the limits of his capability, which is our only chance.
So now I wait for you to contact me again, once you've infused our father's spear with some temporal nightmare curse, and I'll descend into Grandfather's fetid lair, where I'll drive said spear into his heart? Something like that?
Yes, something very much like that. Preparing Gygaros may take a little while, and I may have some difficulty reaching you until such time. But I promise you I shall return. Till then, be careful, Zagreus. Big brother. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now.
She's gone again. Big brother. Me.
Should have what I need now. What is that? Some sort of parchment work? Whosoever claims this contract shall forthwith... I'm not reading all this. Wait. Brother.
Well, this is awkward. Milinoe, what are you doing here? I was just basking in the adulation of the crowd. They never tire of seeing the champion or champions of Elysium fall.
Hello, Zagreus. Wow, this is Elysium, but I don't know what I'm doing here. Last I recall, I'd picked up some sort of burning parchment from Charon's shop.
Oh, gods. You really accepted an infernal contract, read all the fine print, and still thought it was a good idea.
I can't exactly say I read all the fine print. I mean, there seemed an awful lot, and... Could you perhaps summarize what I consented to?
A free trip to Elysium for one, and an exhibition match with its present champion or champions for another. Though exhibition does mean deadly battle in this case. You ready? Let's give these shades a show.
If you insist.
Meet the princess of the underworld, everyone.
Truly. All right, Zagreus. I accept these terms.
Not for more. Got you quite decisively last time, as I recall, sister, so I am mildly surprised you dare show your face again in such a competitive environment.
I'm accustomed to the occasional setback here and there. What about you? You've been trapped in time. That can't be good for your physical and mental acuity.
I don't know, it's like I didn't miss a beat. Though why don't you be the judge of my physical and mental acuity in just a moment here? Oh, you did not hold back at all there. Blast.
Zagreus, are you all right? I wasn't certain whether this was meant to be more for show or for real.
I have to assume you decided for real was the way to go. Anyway, if anybody asks, I went easy on my little sister. Now, if you'll excuse me, I lost a little blood.
was beginner's luck.
Took you down, big brother. Good find. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. I'm back. I accept these terms. Hello, brother.
There came a point in my security specialist career where my victories became too numerous to count. So thanks for last time, reminding me about defeat.
You're very welcome. And likewise have my own defeats become a little less common recently. Though I don't know where that leaves us. Somebody always has to lose here.
The Shades would never tolerate it any other way. Well, let's make this a victory or defeat to never forget. Oh, congratulations, Meninui, for I have deemed you blasted strong. Well above rather strong on my scale.
Thank you, brother. I try. Do you normally even win anything when you prevail in this place?
Usually just darkness, but I do have something for you here. I've always wanted to give somebody one of these.
A keepsake of some sort? Thank you.
Occupational hazard.
For me. And I'm back.
Here's the gold.
Oh,
Should go.
I accept this contract.
Contract again.
Brother. So you're back to being security specialist. It must be easier trying to break out of the underworld when the gates are still flung open.
As a matter of fact, it is, yes. Particularly that very last part where I previously had to get past Cerberus and worse. For now, it's more about surveying than escape.
You call this surveying? We're in a battle nearly to the death, all for the entertainment of these bloodthirsty shades.
Now, sister, the Shades of Elysium are some of our most valuable and influential residents. If spilling a little blood will satisfy them, that seems like a worthy sacrifice. Oh, I didn't bring you any other prizes for your victory.
That's all right. I still have the contract as an added benefit. Free goods from Charon's shop is nothing to scoff at.
I'm glad you feel that way. I ought to head on back. I'll be going now.
Remember to comply with all the stated rules. Well, I accept these terms, I think.
Hello.
Hi there. Will I ever see you again beyond the confines of this crowded competitive arena? We ought to be sharing ambrosia, rather than trying to kill one another for sport.
Nobody knows but the fates, and from what I've recently been hearing, perhaps not even them. As for the ambrosia, you've already got a keepsake from me, so no need.
What? Nectar and ambrosia aren't just for barter. You of everyone must understand the value of forging strong bonds with relatives, comrades, and loved ones.
Of course, but don't you think we've been through quite a bit together at this point? Especially in my case, I've known you for ages. But here, we can make it official if you like.
Well, all right then. Now to the death.
Oh, enjoy the many benefits of membership. Let's do this again.
Does this mean I'm the champion? There. And I'm back. I'd like to see my brother, so I accept these terms.
It's been a while.
Brother?
Hypnos recently returned to us. We've no idea how grateful he was to be back. Practically jumped right into my arms, although that might have been from abject fear.
I'm uncertain whether he realized the House of Hades was out of commission for most of the time he was asleep. He left before I could explain. Is he always so,
Whatever you're about to say, yes. He loves when I return to the house in failure and keeps track of all my deaths. So if you'd like to do him another favor, here's your shot.
Well, go get Kronos then, or Typhon, either one.
You're not bad.
more gemstones. All right, Zagreus. I accept these terms. Hi.
Not yet accustomed to the weight of Gargaros. I used to have a much wider variety of arms at my disposal, you know. But now it seems they've been picked through.
I'm quite familiar with a couple of their current bearers, at least. The blade of the underworld is in the capable hands of Nemesis, while the rail of adamant is in the hands of Eris.
I happen to miss those, but I was using their aspects for a while, so perhaps it's all as it should be. They better be well taken care of, better than this old spear.
I accept this contract?
The Challenger.
Hello, brother.
So where exactly are these crossroads where you're from? I feel as though as security specialist I ought to have been fully disclosed by this point.
Well, the crossroads are in Erebus, but simply knowing that won't help with locating the place. Have Mother and Father not informed you?
No, they're probably concerned that if I ever went, I'd want to stay if you like it so much. That or they're trying to protect your secrecy. Oh well, we can see each other here.
I'd like to see my brother, so I accept these terms.
It's the princess. I happen to know the son of Nyx and incarnate of death to whom that rather sinister scythe belongs. I could give it back to him if you like.
Thank you for the generous offer, but I have need of it right now. Besides, Nyx knows where to find me if her son ever needs it back. Are you and Thanatos quite close?
Oh, you could say that. He used to aid in my attempts at breaking out of here, quite unlike Megaera the Fury, you'd like her. Anyway, he wanted me to tell you cheers. Or rather, tell the princess that she has my gratitude.
I accept these terms.
Oh, hi, sister.
Hi there. How did you get Gargaros anyhow? You never told me. Father truly just handed it over as a gift.
I persuaded him like you suggested. Father, if I'm to command respect in my role as security specialist, I ought to wield the authority of the House of Hades. He had a lot of bad memories attached to this thing besides.
From fighting against you. While I was growing up, Headmistress Hecate told me all about how you did that.
Now she's quite the cagey one. Must have served Mother in secrecy way back when. Well, if she taught you all your magic and whatnot, then she must know plenty.
I accept this contract.
I beg your pardon?
The Princess of the Dead again confronts her willful brother Zagreus, who has unlearned some of his finer fighting skills whilst trapped in the clutches of the Titan of Time.
Hey, it's you, old man. I was beginning to wonder where you wound up. Abandoned me for my dear sister, is that it?
Wait, what? Homer's been with me all this time. How do you know each other? What did I miss?
I can't even begin to answer that right now. Homer, you say? I should have figured he'd have such a silly name. Well, let's give him another tale to tell.
I accept this contract?
Melinoe,
Hi. house servants recovering? Everybody back on their feet by now? I'd like to meet them at some point.
Well, then perhaps you should have stayed at the house rather than returning to that crossroads place. But yes, everybody's on their feet. Besides Dusa, who doesn't have any.
You're not supposed to speak to them of me, are you? I can't exactly spread fear from the shadows to any would-be threats if everybody knew me for who I am.
Oh, you've a terrifying reputation, worry not. For one, our rumor-spreading court musician Orpheus already got wind of rather frightful tales of Dark Malinois. And for another, you're about to show off your demonic prowess here.
I accept these terms, I think. Brother?
Didn't you mention that a certain Skelemius was residing with you, wherever your secret witch encampment is? How's he doing?
He's as resolute as ever, teaching our loyal shades our ways. He also serves as a practice partner of sorts, though I realize I'm not supposed to speak of him.
He probably just stands indulging his twisted desire to be savaged by a variety of powerful weapons, which I now realize has started to rub off on me.
I accept this contract?
Look, everyone.
Hi there.
How is it in those crossroads anyway? Do you have friends, more than friends, that sort of thing? Do tell.
Oh, I suppose so, yes. Some of each. It's peaceful there, and I could see the moon and stars under a canopy of trees. It even rains every so often.
Getting rained on. I've heard that's unpleasant, but perhaps it's nice. You didn't really get to meet my friends, or more than friends, though who knows? We have eternity. Unless we somehow manage to kill each other here first.
All right, Zagreus. I accept these terms. Hello, brother.
As much as I'm glad to see you, this attempt was going well till you showed up.
I accept these terms, I think.
Well, look who. You're worse than fighting father. Don't tell him I said that.